See if I get somebody to say good morning. And if you don't, that's fine. You can enjoy your Saturday morning. I just thought I'd share my Saturday morning with you. So here we are outside. It's a little cloudy today, so the lake is really pretty, but you can't see it too well. We've got some hustle and bustle here. We've got uh, the junior lifeguards being trained out here today. Hey, Colonel Collecting, how's it going? Good morning. Hey, I was watching some of your videos today, and sorry I neglected that. I get so into what I'm doing, and before I started my channel and started trying to build it, I would go on everybody's all the time and comment on their stuff. I'm gonna, while I'm off here, I'm gonna make sure I, at least while I'm not out hunting myself, gonna see that I can check out all of your stuff out there. You got some pretty cool stuff. I like that Clydesdale uh, horseshoe you got. Hey, New Marshall, how's it going? There's one for you, Colonel Collecting, and one for you, New Marshall. But anyway, we're here at the lake. I'm not walking around too much. I'm just sitting here enjoying the clouds. But I feel tropical here. See, I got my palm tree, and I got my lake and the beach. And I'm not going to stay on too long. Just thought I'd say good morning to everybody. So, getting around to it, and Character Alley saw that I was just kind of moping around because I'll tell you what, when you are out here, you guys all know this. That's why I call you my fellow treasure hunting addicts, right? Because if you're not out treasure hunting, one way or another, you're not doing anything. So I'm not able to treasure hunt out here, but sometime Monday I'll probably after 11 I'll be on and do some more penny rolls. Maybe I'll do, because I was only able to do 2 penny rolls and not even a complete 2. Maybe I'll go on every day during the week, not to take up too much of your time, but just so I have something to do besides sit in a chair and watch TV. You know how that goes, right? So, feel kind of strange out here. Nobody recognizes me. They don't recognize me with a walker and my beard. But we'll try this look for a while. Then they'll get used to it, right? Let me put my glasses on. I'm having a little hard time. The print's really small today. I don't know why. But hey, you do, and I will. I promise. Just let me know. Tag me. Tag me so I know when you're going to do it. I will watch anybody's live hunt. I've been watching a whole bunch of people's hunts. I watched yours. I watched Alldiver 79. He's you guys know Greg, right? And I like watching Paystreak Super Freak. Do you ever watch him? He's really funny. I like him. He does premieres mostly in little videos. He doesn't do any live hunts, but anyway. Whoa, they're getting wet over there. they're they're kind of running past here. You'll see a couple of them. They're doing their exercises. Yeah, pastry. He he's like me. He digs anything, and I every signal. And I don't know why you know, I'll tell people, I'll talk at the screen, say, dig that signal, and they'll leave it. And I don't understand it. But I get excited over anything. Colonel, I wish I had someplace like you're digging that has all kinds of relics like you're digging. I've dug up almost all of the relics out of all the parks around me here. I gotta find a good place. I noticed Bill from Digging SoCal. You know what? I don't remember. I think you did. I think you sent me stickers. Your new stickers with the rabbit ears going over to the side. I sent you a sticker, right? I only have one sticker right now. I'm ordering some treasure trash stickers, you know, like my hat says treasure trash. And I'll send you guys a sticker if you want it. Character Alley does some really good artwork for me. I should have brought a napkin. The cool air is causing my nose to kind of drip a little bit. Sorry. Oh, really? Oh, that would be cool. Which one? Which design? I like some of my favorites are the treasure trash with the treasure troll handing trash up and holding back the jewelry. I like that one. But I'm trying to put out more designs in the future that don't just barely say incognito on it so you know where it came from, but have something meaningful to you guys. So if you have any suggestions that I can work in sometime, I'm trying to bring my channel along a little better. We're going to do some things coming up here, and yeah, we're not old. We're not old. I'm 75 young. Yeah, I'm 75 young. And see this here, got my rebuilt heart shirt on today. And so I think doctor says I should get another 10, 15 years out of this bionizing. You're making me a bionic man here. So I'm thinking more like 25. I think I'll make it to the triple digits, even if it's one day over. Kind of like to have that claim to fame, right? We'll see. we'll see. I feel pretty good right now. Actually, I'm not trying to overdo it. Not. I'm not doing anything strenuous, but I just had to get out of the house. Had to be here just to see. This is one of my favorite parks, and the beach is going to be open here Memorial Day, and on Memorial Day it'll be like 7 weeks or so since my surgery. So actually it'll be Memorial Day. It'll be 4 or 5. Yeah, about 7 weeks. So after Memorial Day, Katie barred the door. They tell me 8 weeks and I'll be out doing what I want to do. So I wasn't going to stay on too long today. Just wanted to say hi and show you that I was out doing something other than molding in a chair. So keep on digging all those cool things. I like the things, if I can remember. Didn't you get an ox ring or a what do they call it? Ring off a wagon. I can't remember what you call it, but part of a harness setup. Didn't you get one of those along with the Clydesdale shoe? I found some horseshoes. I don't know whether you've seen my gnarly horseshoes. I found a horseshoe in the park that looked like the horse tripped and it ripped off his hoof, and everything was still, part of the hoof was still in the horseshoe. Oregon Trail stuff. My son lives in Oregon, and he said if I come up and visit him, he'll set me on the Oregon Trail. So that's funny that you got that on the Oregon Trail stuff. That's really cool, because I was thinking that would be a great place. Oh, I almost lost my phone here. Sorry. That'd be a great place to hunt, is on the Oregon Trail. There's all kinds of stuff. If you travel very many miles on it, I bet you could find some real cool stuff. Only thing is, part of that goes over regular people's houses, right? And stuff. Oh yeah, I saw that pistol too. That was great. See, I don't find any of that stuff around here. I find knives. I find lots of knives, but I don't find any guns. Probably if there's a body of water that I could magnet fish in, I could probably find a gun or two there. I did see that gun though. That's amazing. See, now that's metal detecting. I get excited over a nail, so I don't care. Oh, really? That's what you're detecting, is your sister's property, and the trail goes right through it? That's awesome. That's awesome. I bet. Hey, Silver Paws 22, one of my newest members, thanks, I believe, to Colonel Collecting. I'm out here, my first outdoor excursion, except for walking around on the sidewalk out in front of my house. Oh, that's not true. I went to 2 doctor's appointments. I don't call those excursions, I call those business trips. But cool, I'm glad you got a new membership. So I had to go to my primary doctor already, and I had to go to my uh, cardiologist. And Monday I have to go to my podiatrist because they took off my toe. I don't think I've told you guys the whole story here. And before I get off air here, I'll tell you what happened to me. Uh, if you don't want to hear it, just turn down the sound. But I went out and found that gold necklace on Wednesday, and that 14-gram gold necklace, and on Thursday everything was all right. Friday I found that canister I showed you guys. If you saw it, I found a canister of nitrous oxide, which is food grade for whipping cream and stuff. But nitrous oxide, that's a gas that can cause harm to people, kids especially, if they pick it up and think, oh, nitrous oxide, that's a laughing gas. So I picked it up off the road, and then I brought it home, called the police to pick it up, and didn't want anybody getting hold of it. But I'd been nursing a blister on my foot, on my toe, and I guess I didn't do a good enough job, and I got it infected, and I went into like a septic shock. I just started shivering like all get out. I couldn't stop. So getting around to it, and Character Alley got a little, a little concerned, and they called 911, took me in, and they figured that at first they thought, oh, he sniffed some of that or huffed some of that nitrous oxide, which I didn't. Then they figured that I had a heart attack, and then they figured the septic shock. They kept telling me I had a heart attack, but I didn't have any symptoms of a heart attack. I didn't have any pain. And you guys know how I hunt. You guys watch my live hunts once in a while. And I hunt and I go all day long and get home, and I just want to get up and go again. I don't have any. I exaggerate a little bit and say I walk 2 to 20 miles a day. I know I don't ever reach 20 miles, but that, I walk a long ways. I just keep walking and walking and walking and going and going. And I kept telling them I didn't have any arm aches in either arm. I didn't have any backache. I didn't have any chest pain. I didn't have shortness of breath. I didn't have any signs of any type of heart attack. So I had to wait the whole weekend. They put me on antibiotics for the shock, the septic shock, and the infection in the toe. It wasn't really that infected, but they took an MRI and said I didn't have much of an infection. But they transferred me after my angiogram. They gave me an angiogram on Monday after keeping me all weekend in a hospital bed. And on Monday, they told me that I had 2 of my arteries were 100% clogged, and the one they call the widowmaker in the back that nobody can see anytime. They said that I had like 80 to 90% blockage. Hey, Treasure Hunter Neil, how are you? So anyway, they get in there and say, it's amazing, you've got all of these little arteries that have cropped out and taken over for your large arteries on your heart, and they called it a caged heart. So what I've been doing, my exercise, my getting out and everything was keeping me fairly healthy, you know. So, and given what they said, and I saw on the monitor when they were doing the angiogram, and I saw where the arteries were clogged, I thought, wow, I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky I haven't had a major heart attack out here while I'm hunting. Because, you know, I don't really slow down too much. I don't sit a lot. I walk around and keep moving. So anyway, they transferred me back to another hospital because the hospital that I was in could only bill my insurance for emergencies. So they transferred me to one of my group hospitals, and they told me, okay, here's what's happening. You have an infection in your toe, and you have to. Oh, okay. Sorry, I lost you for a minute. I might not be able to keep you very much longer. Anyway, I'll finish my story real quick. They amputated my toe on Thursday and kept me in the hospital until Monday, and then did the triple bypass. So I had 2 surgeries within a week, and then I got out of there on Friday after the triple bypass on Monday. So getting around to it, and Character Alley have been taking real good care of me. I've got a really good nurse that comes in every day, says the toe's healing fine. The toe is more of an issue than the triple bypass for me going back to metal detecting, because I have to be able to walk. So anyway, there you have it. There's where I sit right now. Yeah, yep, I did need it, but they didn't want to let me take care of it and heal it. They just decided for me that I needed to get rid of it so it wouldn't affect the triple bypass. But actually, you know, it's one of the toes. I still have 5. I have 2 on my right foot and 3 on my left foot, and that's enough to keep me going for another couple years anyway. So I'm probably going to lose you guys here any second, but I'll keep going until the next time. Yes, I will adapt. What's that song? I will survive. I will survive. So anyway, you guys are going to probably see more of me on your channels than ever, because I'm going to try and keep up with you guys and what you're doing. Definitely do a live, and I will join in. I will do that. I want to watch people hunt live. There's a couple of detectorists that have kind of went by the wayside, that they don't have any new videos out. There's some of you guys that are coming up right now that have new videos that didn't have any videos, like Greg Diver didn't put up very many videos. Now he's starting to, and I'm really digging on that. All right, hey, peace, brother. I hope you find something really cool. Are you going out on that piece of property in your sister's place today? If you are, I can't wait to see the video of what you find. Okay, are you going to do a live hunt today when you go out? Maybe? Well, tag me if you do, okay? Just send a community tag announcement real quick. Oh, you need to buy a chest mount first? Yeah, you know, when I first started going live, I just held the camera like I'm holding it now in one hand. And it's a little inconvenient, but it works. It works. You can work around that too. Okay, just let me know when you do. I'll be there. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna stay on for a full 30 minutes here. I got what, about 3 minutes and 30 seconds or so. So unless I lose the signal. But anyway, here, let me show you the lake, and you can see part of the beach and my palm tree sitting in the tropics. And it's probably about 65 degrees. So maybe 60 degrees out. But it's nice and brisk. So, okay, Colonel. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to say goodbye. It just went off. I don't want to keep playing with it. So, hey, God bless you all. Everybody, I hope you have the best of luck when you go out hunting. And thanks for coming by and saying hi. Appreciate you all. Later, Gators. Let's hunt.